Which mandatory safety course couldn't prevent the obvious accident everyone predicted? Forklift safety certification. 8 hours of classroom instruction followed by a practical test. Every soldier in the supply company had to take it annually. Our instructor was this civilian contractor named Vernon Holt. Late 50s, 20 years of teaching the same material. Showed the same safety videos from 1998, gave the same lectures, asked the same test questions. The course covered everything. Load capacity limits, proper turning techniques, pedestrian awareness, parking procedures. Vernon made us memorize it all. Problem was, we had this specialist named Quinn Caldwell who'd been operating forklifts since he was 15. His dad owned a lumber yard back in Oregon. Quinn had probably logged 10,000 hours on forklifts before he even joined the army. He sat through Vernon's class looking bored out of his mind. When Vernon asked questions, Quinn would answer instantly with way more detail than necessary. What's the proper procedure for stacking pallets? Vernon asked. Heaviest on bottom, check weight distribution, maintain clear aisles, stack no higher than 6 feet without additional securing. Quinn rattled off without looking up from his phone. Vernon seemed annoyed. You think you know everything, Caldwell? No sir, just no forklifts. The practical test was a joke for Quinn. He operated that machine like it was an extension of his body. Smooth movements, perfect precision, finished in half the time of everyone else. Vernon had to pass him. Quinn was technically perfect, but you could tell Vernon didn't like his attitude. Just because you're good doesn't mean you can ignore safety protocols, Vernon warned while signing Quinn's certification. Yes sir, Quinn said, already walking away. 2 weeks later we got a huge shipment of concrete barriers. Each one weighed 4,000 pounds. Needed to be unloaded and stacked in the yard behind our warehouse. Quinn volunteered for the job. Made sense, he was our best forklift operator, could have done it in his sleep. Our supply sergeant, Staff Sergeant Nolan Reeves, gave him the assignment but added one requirement. Caldwell, I want you wearing the high visibility vest. New battalion policy. Quinn looked at the bright orange vest like it was covered in poison. Sarge, I'm operating a forklift in an empty yard. Nobody's around. Why do I need this? Because I said so. New safety policy. Everyone operating heavy equipment wears high vis. Quinn grabbed the vest, held it up. It was 3 sizes too big, hung down past his knees like a dress. This is ridiculous. It's a safety hazard. Too much loose material near moving parts. Reeves didn't want to hear it. Then tuck it in or something. Just wear it. I was working inventory nearby, saw the whole thing developing. Quinn put on that stupid vest, climbed onto the forklift and started moving barriers. He was fast, precise, stacking those concrete blocks perfectly. Everything by the book, exactly like Vernon had taught. That's when the wind picked up. Strong gusts coming across the open yard. That oversized vest started billowing around Quinn like a parachute. He kept working, obviously annoyed but staying focused. Lifted another barrier, started backing up to position it on the stack. The vest caught on the forklift's hydraulic lever, just snagged on the corner of the metal control. Quinn didn't notice at first. He went to turn left. The vest pulled tight, yanked the hydraulic lever down. The forks dropped 3 feet instantly with 4,000 pounds of concrete hanging on them. Quinn tried to correct, but the vest was tangled. The barrier swung wildly. He had to emergency drop it to prevent the whole forklift from tipping. 4,000 pounds of concrete hit the ground from 3 feet up, cracked in half, pieces flying everywhere. One chunk hit a parked truck, smashed the windshield. Another piece took out a section of chain link fence. Pure chaos from one snagged vest. Quinn shut down the forklift, climbed off shaking. The vest was still tangled in the hydraulics. He had to rip it free. Reeves came running over. What the hell happened? Quinn held up the torn vest. This happened. Exactly what I said would happen. Loose clothing near moving parts. Vernon covered it in hour 2 of the safety course. Reeves looked at the damage, looked at the vest. His face went pale as he realized Quinn was right. Battalion safety officer showed up an hour later, investigated the whole incident, watched the security camera footage showing the vest catching on the lever. His report was damning. Sergeant Reeves violated basic safety protocols by requiring oversized high visibility clothing near heavy equipment. This directly caused the accident. Reeves got an Article 15, lost his position as supply sergeant. The high-vis vest policy got reversed immediately. Quinn, cleared of all responsibility. Safety officer actually commended him for the emergency drop that prevented worse damage. Vernon heard about it, showed up at our supply yard the next week, found Quinn restacking barriers with a properly fitted safety vest. Heard you prove my course actually works, Vernon said. Quinn shrugged. You taught good material. Just wish supervisors had to take the test too. Vernon laughed. Been saying that for 20 years. Nobody listens. 6 months later, they made Vernon's course mandatory for supervisors too. Added a whole section about proper safety equipment sizing. Used Quinn's accident as the main case study. His torn vest is now a training prop in every forklift safety course on base. Reeves got reassigned to administrative duty. Last I heard, he teaches new sergeants about leadership failures. First lesson, listen to your specialists, especially when they know more than you do.